Welcome back, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. My name is George and you're watching Just Shake or Steer, a channel when we make cocktails, or I make cocktails for you, and hopefully you try them at home. Now, you're probably gonna realize if you're one of my regular that it's a Friday and the video didn't came yesterday. I do have my reasons, which I kind of gonna keep it for myself at the moment because it's not for everyone. But trust me, I will come back to Thursday. Just maybe a few weeks I'm gonna be on Friday, and I'll explain in some point. However, today we're doing straight away kind of a straightforward cocktail, very simple, 3 ingredients created by Garry Gaz Regan. Now the cocktail, when he created, it's quite boozy, so I kind of make few amendments just to make it more pleasant and more easy to drink, but I'm not changing any of the ingredients. So just kind of changing the measurements. Today we're doing the Peruvian Elder Sour. Coming from the name, you may guess it, but let me give it to you. The cocktail is based on Pisco, we have elderflower liqueur and a fresh lime juice. That's all it is. So, boys and girls, if you're ready, let's do the Peruvian Elder Sour. Alright, boys and girls, easy, simple cocktail, very quick, not gonna take much of your time, but maybe you can get ready for the weekend and enjoy some sours. Sun is shining, still shining. It's nearly middle of September and I'm extremely surprised. So I'm still sticking on kind of a refreshing cocktails. I'm not switching yet to fully autumn and kind of a wintry vibe cocktails. Now, another reason I want to do this cocktail is because I like it, first of all. Second, my Pisco is nearly to the end and I need a reason obviously to buy a new bottle. So what better way to kind of finish it with you and then get a new one. So we need the Pisco, we need elderflower liqueur, so I'm gonna use Germain. If you have any other, don't worry about it, just supplement. And of course, just to mention here, if you don't want the liqueur, if you prefer to have just the Pisco but you want kind of the taste of the elderflower, you can easily go with elderflower cordial or a syrup if you have. So, okay, simple as that. I need a lime. So I'm gonna get for my fridge one because I need a fresh lime and we're gonna use just a half of it. So this cocktail is shaken. Let's prepare our shaker. And the original recipe by Garry Gaz Regan require 90 ml, which is 3 ounces of Pisco, 2 ounces of elderflower liqueur and 1 ounce, which is 30 ml of the lime juice. Which is quite well, kind of a balance, but it's quite boozy, okay? So if you kind of like the boozy stuff, go with the original recipe, which is 3, 2, 1, okay? We're gonna make it 2, 1.5, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go 60 ml, 2 ounces of the Pisco, we're gonna go 30 ml, 1 ounce of the elderflower liqueur, and we're gonna go 15 ml, half an ounce of the lime juice. Just to make it a little bit more pleasant for the palate and give you a chance to have a 2 instead of have just 1, okay? So as I said, it's shaken. First of all, I'm gonna measure my lime. I know usually, I've mentioned many times, usually lime, it's gonna give you, depends on the size, maybe 20, 25 ml sometime, but it all depends on the size, okay? The full lime. So there you go. I went at just a little bit over 15 ml, 16, 17 probably, but that'll be fine. So I'm done with the lime. Now I just need to put my Pisco and of course the elderflower. So we're gonna go, as I mentioned, with the 60 ml, 2 ounces of the Pisco. Now I have 50 here and I'm gonna drop another 10. Wonderful. And of course elderflower, just 1 ounce or 30 ml. Again, my jiggers is 25, so let's go precise. Okay, that'll do just perfect. We're gonna leave them on the side. Need a little bit of ice. And give it a good shake for about 10 seconds and you're ready to serve. So prepare your strainer, and here is the important part. Make sure your glass is chilled in the freezer or put with some ice in advance, because it's straight up cocktail. You don't want to get warm very quick, so you need to serve in a chilled glass. It's usually served in martini, but today I'm gonna serve in a cup, which is in my freezer. There you go, it's been chilling since yesterday, so it's quite cold. And as I mentioned, there's a lime, it's a shaken, and it's a kind of a clear cocktail. Not very clear because you have lime juice, but still, so we need to do a double strain to stop any small bits of the ice to go in the glass. Wonderful. There you go. That's ready. And finally, I'm gonna put a garnish. Now, originally it said to put a lime wedge, but I'm gonna go just with a lovely small lime slice on the side. And this is it, boys and girls. This is the Peruvian Elder Sour. Okay? Let's give it a test. That is just woohoo! You see, I told you I'm gonna change lower down because it's a boozy cocktail, okay? But the Pisco work extremely well with the elderflower and with the lime. It's more on the sour side. You have a little bit of sweetness from the elderflower, but it's more on the sour side. It's refreshing, it's easy to drink, it's a wonderful burst of flavors, and it's just one of those which you should make at home, seriously, especially if you like Pisco, okay? That's it. That's it from me, boys and girls. I'll see you next week, and as always, don't forget, I love you, and I leave you now. Bye-bye.